What's up, fuckers? Welcome to another edition of the Funny AF podcast. Funny as fuck podcast, or Friends Are Forever podcast, whatever we say for the politically correct people that listen and try to get us fired from our jobs. Oh my god. So, Jacor's not with me this week. He fucked around and got COVID somehow. So I don't want him over here getting me sick and making my fucking kidney fail again. So he is not here. So I do have a special guest host this week, and it is a fucking treat to have this dude. And I'm glad he came down with gas prices, but I bought him some fucking Jamaican jerk tacos from Auntie Rita's.
I just want to know who the Jamaican jerk is.
As I plug it fucking every week on here. Oh, shit, what did I do here? There we go. Oh, look at it. I got your graphic. I got your name and everything.
Oh, shit.
It's Ty Jones, everybody. Comedian extraordinaire, fucking car salesman extraordinaire.
As seen on TV.
Ordained minister extraordinaire. He married my niece and her new husband, Michael, Ashley and Michael, last week at my sister's house, and it fucking went off without a hitch. It was great.
It's pretty good. Pretty interesting, too.
Oh, yeah. Good times. What's up, man?
Not much. It's been a minute. Well, actually, about a week since I've seen you, but had been a while since I've seen you. Been doing a few little things, mainly maybe moving soon. So, well, when I say moving like 2 miles down the fucking road into my roommate's new house.
Oh, still in Junction though?
Oh yeah, still in Junction. Thank God she's got good credit and got a mortgage, so my rent's like $300 now, which is great.
Junction shitty. I love Junction shitty.
It's interesting. Only place you can get bulgogi at like 1 a.m.
I like Ogden myself. I did a few comedy shows at a bar there, and that was a fucking hoot.
Was that the one that was like Kings and Queens or some shit?
Yeah,
that one. I think they're like out of business now.
Are they? Yeah, because they were telling us, they're like, oh, last night the fucking Casey's next door got robbed. I'm like, see, that's the thing about all these small shitty towns. They all have a fucking Casey's. They at least have a Casey's. Mm-hmm. You can at least get some decent pizza.
That's a good thing. You know, and Ogden's such a weird fucking town. And also, that's the weirdest place for a gay bar. I don't know if you knew it was a gay bar or not.
Yeah, I did.
And it has, like, the strangest place because there's, like, 500 people there. And on top of that, somebody robbed the Casey's. There's, like, 500 people there. Uh-huh. You're going to know who fucking robbed it.
Yeah, right? I don't know if that's what I asked them. Was it out-of-towner? They told me it was a black guy. I'm like, it was probably easy to catch. It was probably the only black guy in town. But
it's that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty white.
Yeah, it's like my hometown. It's like 90% trailer park.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the brick homes, too.
You're from?
Hicks, Arkansas.
Hicks, Arkansas.
Somewhere between you got a purty mouth and banjo noises, come for the meth, stay because you sold your car for the meth.
Celina's kind of like that. Probably not as bad, but...
Well, you guys have an airport. We just have a guy out there with... Actually, we do have an airport. It's a guy named Waylon.
Waylon?
Waylon. He's got like a one-strip airport, and he flies these little like fucking, what is it called? He doesn't fly actual planes.
Model airplanes?
No, they're they look like go-karts with a parachute on them. The paragliders.
Oh, like paragliders, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Waylon's paragliders. Big plug for Junctions or your hometown, Hicks.
Well, it's actually right next door. It's Wilton, Arkansas.
Wilton, Arkansas. Yeah. Isn't there a place down there called like Toad Lick or some shit too?
Toad Suck. And there's another Blue Ball. I feel like that's right, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of weird fucking places. Falk, Arkansas is one of them. They try to blame like being racist on Bigfoot, so.
Well, let's not be silly. Neither one of those things exist in America these days.
Right,
racism or Bigfoot.
Pretty much. I don't know if you knew that or not, but like Arkansas has its own Bigfoot. It's called the Falk Monster.
The Falk Monster?
The Falk Monster.
I bet it's just fucking Waylon dressed up in a fucking outfit out there scaring people. Stay off my goddamn airstrip, you goddamn kids.
It's pretty bad.
Fucking Waylon. I wonder what kind of music his parents listen to.
Well, I'm not... I can guess.
I mean, that's the golden era of country, though. I can't do today's country. I can do Waylon and Cash and, yeah.
There's a lot of
the Highwaymen, all that.
I fucking hate the fucking...
Oh, I read
that.
read somewhere last week that Florida-Georgia line was breaking up, and I was like, thank God. Fucking God, that shit. Ugh.
There's a few good artists out there that still play, like, they call it dirt bag country, red dirt country, stuff like that now. But they're all, like, Canadian, which I find hilarious.
Yeah.
You know?
You like country music, They're out there fucking playing country music and fucking high sticking each other with hockey sticks and
Fucking
shit.
bootlegging fucking maple syrup instead of moonshine.
So let's hope this fucking video doesn't freeze like it did last week. That shit pissed me off. I have to keep an eye on it. Still recording as far as I know.
Yeah, it looks good so far. I mean, there's an ugly-ass fucker in a polo on this side, but...
There's a fucking ugly-ass dude across from the dude in the polo in a Tom Segura I'm Coming Everywhere tour shirt.
As long as it doesn't say Joe Rogan, we're good.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, that's how he got popular, though. Like,
That's...
Joe Rogan, like, introduced him to the world.
That's fair.
So, I mean, he had that first Netflix special, which was fucking killer, but... yeah, after Rogan had him on. That does, Rogan's Rogan. I don't agree with everything he says. He's just kind of a fucking meathead, but whatever.
There's stuff about anybody you don't like, and I always say this, like, on my TikTok series, I did food reviews for a while. You don't know what you don't know and stuff like that, and what makes us different might not be that different, stuff like that. And the more you talk to people, but you don't want to get stuck in like an echo chamber, in my personal opinion, because then everything gets fucking boring and everybody's got the same opinion and no one's unique, and then it's just fucking like Ohio or some shit.
Yeah, I'm like, who am I to talk shit on Joe Rogan? Like, we have 100 views on our podcast. He has like 10 million. So.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually punching up in comedy. That's what they call that. I don't know.
Gotcha.
People listening know that. Punching down is like doing the punchline down to like people that are like supposed to be below you.
I like how you're using the punching analogy for a guy that does MMA.
Yeah, I'm rear naked choking up at fucking Joe Rogan.
You heard it here, folks. Romie Lee is bare naked choking somebody.
I think when I put the podcast up on YouTube from now on, I'll use Joe Rogan as a tag. So when people search it, this will come up. They'll be like, he's talking shit on our king, that fat fuck. How come he's got a picture of Rodney Dangerfield and Richard Pryor behind him and Carlin and Patrice O'Neill, but not Rogan? Rogan's the king of comedy.
Yeah, you have like a lot of fucking shit on the wall, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it was. I think the first one, if you look back, we just had this that I had made, and then I was like, God, I gotta get some shit on the wall. So, but yeah, I told Corey, like, within the last month or two of the people on that poster have been attacked on stage. Rock and Chappelle. Hell yeah.
Tracy Morgan's good. Yeah. Eddie Murphy's just got 37 kids.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's got that fucking daddy daycare money. He don't need to do stand-up again. I'm not sure I want to see him do stand-up again because he was so good, so young, and then quit doing it.
I forgot who told me this, but they said they went to go see Eddie Murphy back in the day, in the 80s, and instead of him having an opener, they just played like his last special before it to warm up the crowd.
Really?
I forgot who told me that, and I thought that was the craziest fucking thing.
Well, he only did 2 specials. He did Delirious, and then what was the second one where he's in the purple? I don't know. Delirious was by far the better one. So Raw. There you go. So to me, Delirious was way funnier than Raw. Mm-hmm. So to play that special in front of a special that wasn't going to be as good doesn't seem like a good idea. But
no, it doesn't. But it does speak volumes.
Everybody thinks their new material they write, though. This is a comedian is better than anything they've written in the past, and it's not always that's not always the case.
Oh yeah, I've tried to step away from like doing the LGBT, like, my dad's gay and I'm bisexual shit. Like I did that at open mic last week and I fucking bombed. My CNN joke bombed. It was rough.
People are still like, I don't understand it. Mm-hmm. Why people are still fucking, I don't know, what's the
homophobic? Yeah,
that, or I was gonna channel my inner Steve Carell from The Office. It's my job to educate people that have been weirded out by gays for the last 50 years or something like that. I don't know, his character's so ignorant. That's why I have him right there on my mouse pad. You don't watch The Office, though, do you?
I don't. I really don't like it. I had an ex-girlfriend named Kenna who sat me down. She's like, you're going to watch The Office with me, and you're going to end up liking it, I promise. I sat there for like 6 hours, just bored out of my mind. She's like, I will buy you dinner if you don't laugh. So anyway, I had a double cheeseburger that night with fries and a big shake from Sonic because it was Osage City and that's all they fucking have.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like me. I was bored earlier. I went to... Some friends of mine were doing downtown. They were doing like a country concert / comedy show. So it was supposed to start at 5 and I show up and the first hour and 10 minutes is like little kids twirling shit. And I mean, that's fine, but...
What, like batons?
Batons. They have like a twirling dancing class they do here in town or whatever. That's fine for the parents of the kids. But I mean, I have no vested interest in complete strangers, kids, fucking extracurricular activities.
It just seems really creepy.
I barely have interest in my friends' kids' extracurricular activities unless it's sports of some sorts. But yeah, I'm single. I'm 44. Don't have any kids. I show up. I mean, I know I'm not a pervert, but the people there don't know that. They're like, "What's this fucking guy doing here?"
He shows up in a Nissan,
dressed in his fucking
of all things,
dressed in his fucking dad socks and sandals.
Oh man, it's tough, and you know, as a single dude, dating is always weird, especially on the dating apps now. Oh my god, I'll tell a woman, "Oh yeah, I'm 27, single, and no kids." They're like, "Okay, what's wrong?"
Yeah. Usually they say that about women, like they're crazy or whatever, if they're single or in their 30s and haven't had... Some people just don't want to have kids. Like, I've never had the desire to have kids. So,
I'm the same way. Like, I just think of it like, holy fuck, I gotta raise somebody to pay taxes?
Yeah, right. But you get the refunds, though.
Not worth it. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I am, too.
It's a lot worth it. I think it costs more than a kid.
Even all that child tax credit shit during COVID, they were getting all that extra money.
Like, I want a Corvette. Like, I don't...
Yeah. Yeah, I want to show that off. This is my fucking baton twirling right here in the driveway.
Oh, dude, I fucking love working for the brand I work for because I found out I can get the luxury version, the Genesis, for like $10,000 off, and I'm like, oh yeah,
there you go.
I'm gonna do that and just fuck my credit.
I just want another Charger. Not until gas prices go down, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of glad I got rid of that thing now. Fuck.
Dude, it cost me $76 to fill up my Chrysler the other day.
Jesus
76.
Christmas.
I was like, that's some real freedom. 76, you know?
Thanks a lot, Obama.
Or I don't know who it is at this point.
It's nobody. It's the oil companies.
Oh, yeah.
People scream they want capitalism in this country, but they're like, that's what capitalism is. Make as much money as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they don't regulate that shit, so it's always going to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, build the pipeline. I'm like, that ain't going to make a difference. They're still going to charge you what they want to charge.
Mm-hmm.
What they're doing right now is conditioning you to pay this the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, it might go back down to like $3 a gallon, but I don't see it down in the twos again anytime soon, if ever.
I really hope not. I hope it does. And, you know, it's rough because, you know what I do for a living. I don't want to mention what business or anything because podcasts go I'm cursing. But, you know, car sales, oh, my God, the amount of pickup trucks that we're starting to get, like people trading in, like SUVs. It's like if you want a truck right now, I mean, I just sold one a crew cab for like $26,000 with 68,000 miles. That's not something you would hear every day anymore.
No, especially lately because the used cars, because the chip shortage, right? The used car sale thing was through the roof there for a while.
It was rough, and people are like, oh yeah, I found out my trade was worth this much. Oh well, I want to trade on this, but why is it so expensive? It's like your trade's worth more. We had to pay more for the other vehicle. Price goes up. They're like, oh, I bet you're making all sorts of money during this. I'm like, nope, same amount of money.
Capitalism, bitch.
Bad economy, same amount of money. Good economy, same amount of money. It's just with the prices of everything, you know.
I think everybody that's never done something else in their life, they've done the same thing. They always think everybody else is just fucking rolling in dough for what they do.
Oh yeah, and it's ridiculous.
I guess I'm in the wrong business.
Like I'm gonna just go out and say it. You know, the average amount of money like last month I made on a car was like $250.
Yeah,
it's not that amazing.
There you go. Quit being pricks to car salesmen. People.
Yeah. Like
that's my advice.
It's like I have like Reese's cups and shit. Come see me.
Yeah, he's got a bowl of fucking diabetes on his desk.
As a diabetic too.
Yeah. I give him shit all the time when he posts that shit on Facebook. I was like, you got any sugar-free candy? I'll come buy a Charger.
I do actually now. I keep it in my drawer.
I'll come buy a Hellcat from you if you got some sugar-free fucking lollipops for me. I take them back to the baton twirling fucking things with my my windowless van
that you bought from me.
Get a
Don't worry, I'll end up getting you a bright yellow Charger one day.
Oh my god! Fucking hate
banana yellow.
Banana yellow. See, to me, that's what you look like driving down the street. You look like a fucking banana. Have you ever seen that banana car?
No, I've not.
I'll Google that shit.
Oh, do you know what the coolest thing? I will say this. I know I'm a car nerd here. My favorite thing is the names that Mopar comes up with, which is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram for their colors. like hell raisin and hella yellow, and
I want a hell raisin.
do you?
I like purple. It's pretty slick looking.
I could see you doing that and putting like purple passion on there, or the Prince logo on the back, or
Yeah, in this I got a Prince tattoo. I'll tell this story, and I won't say the bad F word, but like I was doing a show out in Denver one time, and this girl she had a tattoo of Triforce. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Zelda.
Okay, she's like, I have a Triforce tattoo, so I can't walk down the street, blah, 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 without a middle-aged man being like, Triforce! I was like, I went up after her. It was like an open mic out in Denver. I was like, she was talking about that Triforce tattoo thing. I was like, I can relate to that because I'm a middle-aged adult grown man with a Prince tattoo on my arm, so at least 3 times a week when I'm walking down the street, a full-grown adult male will be like, what's up?
Yeah, it sucks.
Be like, I'm gay because I listen to Prince, like one of the greatest fucking guitar players ever.
I literally, I talk about my dad being gay in my stand-up, and I talk about like being bisexual and shit. And I think it was at Annie Mae's a few months back. I heard somebody scream out the F word at me while I was on stage. You're just like, and I was like, oh fuck! And I look up, and it was this like 6'6" tall, like kind of built guy, and I was like, yeah, sir, that's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm spitting the mouth of men bigger than you. Oh fuck.
Let me get there. There we go. We're on the Google screen now. Look at it. I got a fancy fucking operation here. I told you. It's like on a beach in California. It's a fucking banana car. Oh, goddamn Google, you fucker. Can't you just bring up the photo?
You're really showing your middle age here by not being able to work a computer.
It just won't bring up the fucking photo like I want it to. Just the photo. I don't need a fucking article. See, it just wants to bring up articles all the time. I don't give a shit. You get the gist.
Yeah,
it's a fucking banana car.
A banana car.
Any yellow car you fucking drive, that's what you look like. You look like a fucking banana car.
I sold somebody a Ford Focus, and I was doing stand-up in Rosebuds in Junction City, and I have a joke of, hocus pocus, no one fucks a dude that drives a Ford Focus, and all I hear is somebody in the back is like, you're the bastard that sold it to me!
That's fucking funny.
It's like, yeah, it was great.
Oh, fucking banana yellow. Fuck yellow. I don't mind it so much on houses, it's the cars.
It's the cars it does look bad on, and... You know what color I really fucking hate on a car? Mopar, for 1 year, the Dodge Dart came out with an orange color, right? Mm-hmm. And they called it Tangerine.
Tangerine.
I hate that name so much.
Yeah, especially in a Dart with a V6 that's pushing like 202 horse.
They didn't make a V6. They made 4 cylinders. It's I think it's a 2.4, 2.5 liter, or a 2 liter turbo, which is got less displacement in the RT, which is a 2 liter turbo. And I'm just like, Tangerine, because there's one in Junction City, and that motherfucker cannot drive. That man deserves a Buick.
So many people can't fucking drive in Celina, or just everywhere. People don't fucking.
Military town's bad, man. They get an EcoBoost at like 29% interest, and just it's. Do you know how many times I've looked at a guy and be like, "You don't want the Camaro, you want the Camry.
Yeah,
you want the Camry."
29% interest.
It's the state maximum. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Please don't do this.
How bad is your credit? I've had like a 12% interest rate before, but goddamn.
Yeah, I've seen credit through the basement. Like, I've had people, and they asked me if they could get done with a cosigner. I said yes, as long as his first name's Jesus, last name Christ.
Oh shit. Oh, people in their credit. I've had credit problems in the past too. I've had to file for bankruptcy, but nobody gives a shit about that.
Oh wait, housing market.
It's a happy, fun time. I got a new house now that's better than the one I had. So
it's a fucking nice house too.
In
a nice neighborhood too.
It's other than the speeding. Like the neighbor when I first moved in, she's like, "Welcome to the Speedway." I was like, "Oh, what's that mean?" And I found out, people just fucking speed up and down this road like crazy.
Celina is a very. Oh, do people know? Am I doxing you right now?
What?
Oh, I said your hometown.
Oh no, everybody knows.
Okay.
Yeah. We always shout out local businesses on here, too. So.
Dude, it's such a weird town because it's like a bunch of little neighborhoods, and then like you have like chain restaurants everywhere. You've got like every chain you can imagine. Like you got Applebee's and fucking Red Lobster.
We're getting a Wingstop, baby. It ain't open yet, but I seen the signage the other day.
things getting serious over here. I might have to buy me a house.
Right next to a Jimmy John's and in between a fucking nail salon and a Domino's.
So no wonder people are kind of.
But like every city's like that. If you go, you remember the old the old cartoons where they'd be running really fast and it would just be a background on loop, like tree, bush, fucking cactus, tree, bush, cactus. Mm-hmm. Every city's like that. Strip mall, you got a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings, a fucking Chili's and Applebee's. It's like that everywhere.
Mm-hmm. My hometown, I think it's like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Our biggest employer in my hometown, 50% of the people in my hometown are employed by Walmart.
Really? Well, that's where their headquarters is in Bentonville, right?
I'm right there on the Louisiana-Texas border, which is why I sound like this. What are you inbred with? Yes.
Oh, so what's your fucking craziest car sales story?
I got like 4, I could tell you. There'd be like, I've had like crazy situations. Like I had this guy who would not give me his real name and gave me a different name every time I talked to him. And he was very suspicious. He was driving an SRT Charger when they first came out with the 6.4. Mm-hmm. And he came in and he was like always crazy acting. And he wanted a Cadillac with a 3-liter turbo CT6. Might have been CT6. And finally, after a month of fucking around, he buys it. And when he comes to buy it, he wants to test drive it one last time, drives to his mom's house. Sits there for... I left my phone at the dealership, and I sat in that car for 2.5 hours thinking, this is how I die.
Was he in the car with you, or he went into his...
He went into his mom's house. She sat down with her, watched a fucking TV show. I think The Price is Right, because it's like 10 a.m. to 11. And then she cooked him breakfast. Didn't give me no fucking pancakes, but he had a good-ass breakfast. Came back to the dealership, bought the car cash, and the cash, this is where it gets creepy, green saran wrap. All the cash. $100 bills. Different serial numbers. Some of them in band, some of them loose. $85,000.
His mom's selling meth.
I think he wasn't white.
That's specifically a white person drug.
It really is. I've never seen, I'm just saying, like, I'm from the South, like, people come to my town and, meth is like the drug of choice, come for the meth, stay because sold your car for the meth. People hate that joke where I'm from, though. I mean, I'm gonna come over here and whoop your ass. I'm like, go find an Uber, bud. There was that one, and then, what was the other one? I think that's pretty much there was a kid who, when I introduced myself to him, he said his name was Young McGriddle or some shit.
A rapper?
He was like 19, and he had to have a Benz. He had to have a big body Benz, and that's how he said it. And he bought a Benz from me, and it was like a 2009 with 145,000 miles on it, and it was like 10.3. And he's like, I have it, and he gives me a big ass bag. And it is literally like hundreds, tens, 20s, 5s, right, wrinkled up. And he's got it there. I was like, no, we're not going to do this. So I ended up talking to my manager. Like, we're going to sell it for 95 out the door. Because if you do over 10 grand, you're going to get popped, right?
Yeah.
Took him to a bank, had him open up a bank account and get a cashier's check so that he could buy the car.
Fucking people.
And when he dabs me up, he does this. Like at the end, and he just leaves like the fattest joint I have ever seen in my life in my hand, and I'm like, "Thanks, bud. Hey, wait, whoa, you forgot your paperwork. Oh, take that shit back."
The manager's right there, you dumbass. I thought you were gonna say he got like a fucking bag full of ones, like his girlfriend's a stripper or some shit.
Oh no!
I need a Benz to parade my queen around fucking Junction City or wherever it was.
I did sell a stripper back home in Texas, a Dodge Charger, and the financing fell through. Right, basically she had a cosigner that was her grandma, and her grandma didn't know what she was cosigning for, and so she backed out of it. So she could not get the Charger, and she came back, and she had painted the wheels pink, like Power Ranger powder pink, like pizza box, like little Caesar boxes in the back with like flies everywhere. 3,000 miles. And I mean, and you would think she would have used like Plasti Dip or something that's going to peel off. She used spray paint.
That's
Pink.
a classy.
That's
That's marriage material to me. A stripper with very little brains. She have tattoos?
Yeah, she did.
Look gothy?
Kind of. Yeah, you know, that's my type too.
Still got her name? Not me too.
I think it was like something like Felony or some shit.
That was her stripper name? Welcome to the stage, Felony.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. I had a coworker once upon a time at a car lot that was actually a stripper at night, and they did not know that when they hired her.
Right on.
And they were like, we got to find a way to fire her.
I wonder if that girl, Felony, I wonder if she spray painted her fucking boots pink too. Her heels or whatever the fuck.
I don't know. You know,
I haven't been to a strip club in a while.
You know, I've always wondered. I never went to a strip club down south. I've only been here in Kansas, and I've always wondered if they have like southern names. You know, like there's southern regular names like Annabelle and shit like that. Like if they just like now coming to the stage, biscuits and gravy, get your double dance, or like come to Biloxi, coming to the stage.
Bijou, quit whining.
You know, or there's a diabetic stripper, pour some sweet and low on me.
That's like have her dance to that, but like overdub it.
Oh yeah.
Some fucking Splenda. Pour some Splenda on me.
Just do a line of coke off her C-section scar.
Have you heard that joke of mine?
No.
Oh my! I used to do a joke back in the day about going to there. I was like, the best part of God, what was so long ago? I haven't done it so long, but I was like, the best part of dating a stripper is C-section scars are a really good place to steady a line of coke on.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know you said that.
That was a long time ago. I haven't even done it.
Oh,
So I was going to do that joke tonight, too, because I don't do that joke anymore. Fucking, you know Chrisley knows best.
Oh, dude.
Todd Chrisley.
You know, go ahead.
This joke probably wouldn't work now because it came out that he had a gay affair. Mm-hmm. But back when I did this joke, it was just like everybody speculated that he was gay. Mm-hmm. So that was my joke. I was like, my favorite thing I had this chunk of material about like what I watch on TV. And I'd end it with, and I don't do that. Jacor's going to be mad. He always tries to get me to do material on here, and I never do. But I'll probably never do this joke on stage again. But I was like, yeah, my favorite show is Chrisley Knows Best. I was like, you guys know what that is? And like half the people don't. I was like, well, what it is it's a millionaire family in Atlanta, so they already talk like that. And I said, they're an amazing family. I said, what's amazing about them is it's a husband, a wife, and they have 3 kids. And what's amazing about that is that they have 3 kids because this guy is by far the gayest thing I've seen on my fucking TV in decades. I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe my gaydar's off. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying there's something fishy about this guy, and it's not his breath or his fingers. That fucking joke used to kill. But,
my dad, I remember when that show came on. It came on after Monday Night Raw, which I'm a big wrestling fan.
Yeah, me too.
And it came on, and my dad is like, oh, look, there's a good man in his family. Da, 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 da. And I was like, that's gay. That man sucks dick. And my dad goes, no, he doesn't. He has kids. And I was like, Dad, look me in the face, your biological son, and say that because he's got kids, he can't be gay. And you have 2 of them.
I know who he had.
My stepmom's Jacob.
And I know without even reading the article who he had the gay affair with. He had like a friend that would come visit him on the show and stay with him, and he was just as gay as him. So, and for his wife to not know that or just not care because he's a millionaire and, you know,
it's crazy. My mom and dad kept a boyfriend for a long time. I got kicked out of a private school in Utah about that, too. Did I ever tell you this story?
No.
So, like, I was in, like, I can hear Bijou barking through the microphone.
Yeah,
yeah, it's fine. So they asked us to draw our families in primary school, right?
Like draw them pictures?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So I drew my dad, me, my little sister, our 2 cats, mama, my dad, and Larry. And the teacher goes, who's that? And I was like, oh, that's my dad's friend. He lives with us. I saw them kiss once. And then I got kicked out of the primary school.
Jesus Christ. I could imagine in Utah. It'd have been all right if like you grew up and had like 6 wives, though.
Oh, yeah, no.
Fucking. That's why I don't fuck religion. There's just too much goofy shit.
Yeah,
Like, don't do this, but don't do that. And my God's better than your God. And if you don't believe in mine,
yeah. Could you imagine, like, you know, you thought mommy kissing Santa Claus was bad, but daddy kissing fucking Larry.
Because Daddy and Larry are better friends than we thought.
And now pronounce you Kurt and Larry. Dad's had too many boyfriends. You could say he's tasted the rainbow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So I guess we could talk stand-up, too. What's your fucking craziest stand-up story?
I think I pretty much told it, you know. Told the guy that I spit in men's mouth bigger than him.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Favorite show I've done. We did that one killer show at Rosebuds when I had you up that one time. That was a good show.
There was like the military guy was he getting, he got out or he was getting sent?
Yeah. There was a guy, it was a party, and he was getting sent to a new military base.
Yeah.
And they all showed up to the show. It was a great show. My last show I did, not this one, but the one before last, I have a coworker of mine, and I was sitting there eating fries, and I've never seen this man drunk before. And all I see is this big tattooed hand come over my shoulder, and this motherfucker double dipped my fucking French fries, drunk off his ass, off my tray. Didn't pay for any of it. And I get to work on Monday, and he's still hungover a little bit. I go, "You double dipping dastardly bastard!"
What are people thinking
When they're drunk.
We used to fucking go drink, and we'd go, and we'd order appetizers, and I'd get my own marinara sauce for my cheese sticks because, they would just fucking dunk it, take a bite, dunk it back in. I'd be like, I don't want to fucking taste all the fucking pussy or dick you saw.
I don't want to fucking taste your bad decisions.
Yeah, we were at the strip club. I don't know what you did in the private room. I don't need fucking herpes on my goddamn fucking cheese stick.
It's bad enough if I make out with a stripper, I can tell you what mental issues she has. Like, bipolar.
I wonder if there's any just... There's got to be some normal strippers out there. They're not all damaged. They're not all damaged.
For some reason, like women, like I have friends that like they're like, "Oh, Ty's harmless," and so I've got a lot of friends that are strippers or OnlyFans models, and they're just friends, just like because men can be friends with anybody. We don't have to necessarily be trying to fuck everything that moves. Although I would fuck a few of them.
Is there DNA?
What's
though?
up, Damie? Yeah, no, I forgot where I was going with that. I thought about Damie's titties.
Who?
It's a friend of mine.
Oh.
I'll show you later. I think she's a stripper in Detroit.
Titties are a stripper in Detroit.
Yeah. Now coming
that
to
sounds
the
a little
sketchy.
that sounds like a little sketchy. I don't know if I'd want to work.
I think her stripper name's Radiator or some shit.
I doubt
they got a big.
I doubt the strip clubs in Detroit are in the good parts of town.
I don't think they are,
yeah.
and
I'm not sure if there's. I've never been to Detroit, but I don't know if there's good parts.
I'm sure they got a plus size stripper named like Buick LeSabre or some shit.
Oh yeah, so I was sitting down. Speaking of plus size, I was sitting downtown and watching the twirlers, or I was on my phone actually texting people. I was not giving a shit about the twirlers, but a fire truck drove by, and I guess I'd never paid attention or whatever. This one said heavy rescue on the side. I was like, is that the truck that goes to get fucking morbidly obese people and cut them out of their houses?
Oh, it could have been me about 200 pounds ago, it feels.
Could have been me about 260 pounds ago. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
we both lost weight.
Yeah.
I was like 289, 290 something. Yeah. I'm like 207, 208, depending on if I have a McDonald's meal today.
Or some fucking delicious tacos from Auntie Rita's in Celina, Kansas on Santa Fe.
They are very good. There's a seedy-ass hotel on Santa Fe Street, and I sold the owner of fucking Santa Fe, and he is the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my life.
On Santa Fe here in town?
Yeah.
A seedy hotel?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one hotel in Santa Fe that I can think of.
Is it seedy? Kind of shitty?
No, it's brand new. It's a Hilton.
Oh, no, this is some kind of, like, budget inn or some shit, and it's owned by a guy, and I cannot stand him. I lost 40 pounds in the last 6 months. And this fucker had the nerve to come in the other day and go, "Oh, how am I supposed to recognize you when you've gained like 60 pounds?" I was like, "Listen here, Harry, I'm ready to flip you around and I'm going to knock you over like a Monopoly board. Hotels are going everywhere." I was pissed the fuck off.
People just say fucking crazy shit to people. Like,
did I tell you what happened to me the other day on a test drive? I had a fucking little kid on a test drive, and I told him he could. He's like,
You guys let kids test drive cars?
no, he was with his mom.
Oh, I got you.
And he's sitting in the front seat, looking at things. I'm gonna be nice, little kid. He's like 8 years old, and she's like, "Okay, let's go on test drive." I was like, "Whoa! I can't have him in the front seat. He's like 40 pounds, right? That's like illegal. I'm not getting in trouble for that." And I was like, "Hey, can we switch spots real quick, bud? I can't have you in the front seat. Got to be over 12, right?" And he just turns to me, looks me dead in the eye, and goes, "Mom, don't buy a car from him. He's fat and stupid." Get back in, and he's eating my fucking Reese's out of my jar, killed like half my jar, filled my trash can full of Reese's wrappers, and goes, "Huh, you must really like Reese's." And I was like, "Yeah, and if you eat enough of them, you end up fat and stupid like me."
Did you make the sale?
Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Didn't make no money.
I was going to say, we'll fucking do anything for money. Be degraded. I mean, look we do comedy and just fucking...
Yeah, it's tax deductible. I just need to make another $50.
Yeah, it's fucking... yeah, like people don't understand how fucking hard it is to do stand-up. Mm-hmm. The preparation that goes into it and the fucking distractions that are going on, the ticket drops at clubs if you're doing comedy clubs, and just the fucking blenders going off making margaritas and shit, and people drunk off their asses thinking they're helping by fucking heckling. People, if you heckle, you're a fucking cunt.
I had a lady up in Topeka go... I was doing a joke about, I love tall women, right? I love a woman. By the way, if you're listening and you're a woman that is like a solid 3 out of 10, over 5'9", you can be mine, hit my line. But there was a tall woman in the crowd, and I was like, I love dating tall women. And she goes, "No fucking shit." I was like, oh, okay. Well, not you, ma'am, because, I was dating a girl out of Celina here. Man, Celina girls, they have a lot of goth girls here, and that's my problem. But there was a girl that was like part of the forensics department over here, and she was like 6'3". And I went on a date with her. Everything was going great, and we got back to her place, and I was like, "Drop down to your knees." She dropped down, looked me directly in the eye, and said, "This isn't going to work."
Sit Indian style or Native American style.
Like lay on your stomach, actually. She had a long neck.
You fucking a giraffe? What's going on here?
Listen,
you ever see giraffes fight?
No.
You've never seen giraffes fight?
No, do they just like fucking...
Yes!
Oh, is it shit?
Yeah. Let me YouTube this shit. Keep talking while I YouTube.
Oh, dude.
I'll tell one of my fucking crazy comedy stories, too.
Did I ever tell you, like, that my dad got beat by the police when I was younger?
No.
So my dad got beaten by the police because he's gay in the South, and, like, he had, like, a busted taillight, and they pull him over, and when they pull...
Look what's the first thing that comes up.
Giraffes fighting. So the police officers pull my dad over, right? And my dad's like, "Okay, you don't have to be a dick to me." The guy's being a dick the entire time. Uh-huh. And he reaches back and he rips my dad's pride sticker off the back of his Honda Civic. Just so you know how gay my dad is. He's driving a Honda Civic. Rips the sticker off. And my dad's like, "Come on, asshole." And he's like, "Step out of the car, Mr. Jones." So my dad steps out the car and the police officer whoops the shit out of him. Just mollywops him. Dad hits the ground. He gets back up on his knees and looks that officer dead in the eye and he goes, "Well, as long as I'm down here, do you want me to suck your dick better than your wife can?" And just starts beating the shit out of my dad. And you know what? They've been together like 10 years now. It's been a great match in heaven.
I could imagine, like, yeah, you don't see many pride stickers on like lifted F-250s.
No,
because they'll beat up a gay dude too, but they'll also have a pair of nuts hanging off the fucking back of their truck for some reason. So
never understood that. Who knew the thin blue line was just in the pride flag?
So giraffes fighting. We're gonna watch this shit.
Watch the NBA Finals live.
Goddamn YouTube
on
ads.
ABC with YouTube TV. Try it free.
Now sponsored by YouTube.
Now I've seen porn like this on accident before. Just like fucking.
He was a very nice guy. Okay, I've done something similar.
Oh, that was you? Why'd you have the hood on? Anonymity?
No, it was a dick. Boy, fuck you.
So yeah, that's drafts fighting. Fucking yeah, they just fucking go at it. They just slap each other with their big long necks. Which is
There's a lot of innuendos.
Probably the gayest thing I've said lately. Fucking. So, like, yeah, one of my craziest comedy stories. 3 of us went up to Norton, Kansas. It's way the fuck up in northwest Kansas. It's like they have the second biggest rehab in the country besides the Betty Ford Clinic in California.
Jesus.
So I was trying to find out things about Norton before I went up there so I could make fun of the shit on stage. Mm-hmm. And the most interesting thing I found, I was looking at the community calendar and they had AA meetings at the fucking VFW. I was like, yeah, that's what you need. A bunch of alcoholics where you can go right next door
and get beer.
Yeah, for like fucking $2. Mixed drinks for $2. That's a great idea.
Get drunk with some veterans.
Hi, my name's Romie Lee. I'm an alcoholic, and if anybody wants to join me next door for cheap cocktails after the meeting,
I'm your guy.
But anyway, we were in this bar, something I can't even remember what it was called, but they put us in like the guy that owned the bar. His mother-in-law owned a hotel called the R&M Motel. It was the shittiest motel. We all got bed bug bites. Yeah, like everything was homemade. Like it had shag carpet, like a TV on a fucking TV cart, like that big, like a little fucking 13-inch TV. And we had separate rooms. There was 2 comics staying in one room, and I had my own room. And the other comics called me up. They're like, "How's your room?" I'm like, "It's fucked, dude." They're like, "What color's your carpet?" I was like, and it was all different colors. I was like, blue, green, blood, semen. So we were just sitting in the room making fun of what R&M stood for. I came up with rape and murder. One of the other guys came up with roaches and Mexicans. Because that's all that was staying there besides us was Mexicans, because they were doing a bunch of construction up there. So we get to the show at this bar, and there's a few people in the crowd for comedy, and then there's a table with a white guy and a bunch of Mexican dudes. Mm-hmm. And it's his crew. He's like the foreman, and it's his crew, and he took him out for some beers or whatever. And I used to do this joke back remember when swine flu was a thing?
Oh, Jesus, yeah. I was like,
it originated in Mexico, and I was like, I've been feeling under the weather. It's a stupid joke. I probably wouldn't do it today. I'm a different person now, but it was, I don't know, it's racial, I guess, not racist, I don't think, but I don't know. People will be the judge when they watch this. I was like, yeah, I almost didn't make it the show tonight. I wasn't feeling very good. I was like, thought I got a bit of the swine flu. I was like, I haven't eaten any pork lately. I was like, but I did fuck a fat Mexican chick at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Because that was a commercial at the time, too, the Holiday Inn Express commercial. But this fucking white guy got so pissed. And him and the bar owner got into it while I was on stage. I got the video somewhere. I used to have it on Facebook. And the bar owner's name was Randy, and he talked like this. Mm-hmm. He's like, this guy's like, I'm never coming here. The old guy was a redneck too. He's like, I ain't never coming here again. He's like, this is a racist bar. And Randy's like, this is not a racist bar. And it's like 10 feet in front of me. They're just going at it. And Randy's like, we're trying to do a comedy show here. If you don't like what's being said, you can get the fuck out. So this is like 5 minutes this shit's going on. And I thought the dude was going to start crying. He's like, he's like fucking raising his hand like he's doing a speech. He's like, I will not be slighted. So they ended up leaving. Slighted. And then the Mexican guys that were with him apologized to me on stage on the way out the back door. Yeah. So fucking white people always getting offended on other people's behalves. But yeah, we got bed bug bites that night too. It was fucking terrible. My chest was just fucking...
You know, there's a bar that I really miss in Topeka, Kansas that they used to do stand-up at. It was called The Break Room in Topeka, Kansas. Did you ever do a show there?
Yeah, I did a few. Yeah.
I love the bartender. They had this one lesbian bartender that looked like the mom from Rugrats, the one of Lil and Dill twins. And every time I went in there, I go, can I get a Coors Light? And she's like, you can get as many as you want as long as you keep saying it like that.
That was a good thing about Norton, too. We drank free all night, like Jaeger bombs all night. We got fucking obliterated. And then...
I love drinking with comedians.
Randy's daughter... You know, that's the best part about doing stand-up is the pre-show hang and the after where you're just fucking busting each other's balls.
Oh, it's so... And you
telling each other what shit sets they had, even though they killed.
Oh, dude, I fucking love... My favorite, like, one of my best friends in comedy, like, if I was to choose a tour... definitely you're going to be on it because I need somebody that can do 30 minutes. And Tony Aguilar out of Hays, Kansas. That is a guy to watch.
He's funny as shit.
Mixtape of Awful is his stuff. And me and him get us drunk together. And I swear to God, so I'm the one that sucks dick in our friendship. He is a straight man. And he will go out there to the bars and he will just go up to like a random man with a mullet. And he goes, "You are so beautiful. Like, you have great hair. I hope you know that." He's over here hyping motherfuckers up. And I was like, "Can you be a wingman?" He's like, "No." And then I'm like, "You just said that man had gorgeous eyes, beautiful bedroom eyes. Are you sure you don't have a little bit of gay in you?" Like, I can say fag. I have sucked enough dick. I have.
And Tony's a big dude. So
yeah, he is. He's
so
like
the
6'4".
like the dude with the mullet would turn around to kick his ass and be like, "Oh, fuck."
That's a big Mexican.
That's a big Mexican with a big knife, I bet, somewhere.
Oh, he's so fucking good. It was the first time I met Tony. We were doing a comedy contest out in Wichita, and we went one after the other. And he went up there and he goes, "Yeah, my dad really wasn't in the picture." And I was like, "Hey, man, I had 2 of them if you need a spare, you know."
I remember that show we did at Rosebuds you were talking about.
Oh, dude, that was a great show.
Jason Salas went up in like fucking capri pants, like sweatpants that were pulled up like capri pants. And then Tony went up there and fucking bashed on him for like 10 minutes about it. Bijou.
Oh, I thought there was somebody at the door. Like, fuck, what you got illegal in here?
There might be. I don't give a shit. I'm doing a podcast. I can go fuck off.
We get swatted on.
I don't have anything illegal. Just don't go in the fridge. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, so Tony went up and fucking bagged on Salas for how he was dressed. And then, like, Tony's a big dude, 6'4", a little stocky, and he's got fucking skinny jeans on. So I went up and I was like, "Dude," I was like, "Tony," I was like, "You were hilarious." That was my opener. I was like, "Tony, you were hilarious." I was like, "But it takes a lot of balls for a dude in skinny jeans to come up and talk shit about how somebody else is dressed."
Oh, dude.
Because his kid was in the crowd, too. Oh, and he kept fucking with his kid kept yelling out. His kid's like, what, 4 or 5?
I have no clue. I swear, I don't think anybody in Jason's family, like, ages properly because he's like 40.
Oh, this Bijou scratching at the door. God damn it, Bijou.
He's like 40 years old.
Tony is?
No, Jason.
Oh, Jason, yeah.
Yeah.
Bijou, stop it.
You're having flashbacks.
Bijou, come here.
Sound like mom and dad fighting. I thought I had to go live with grandma.
She's scratching the door. She probably wants out to poop, even though she shits in my kitchen all the time. I have to go to work for 8 to 10 hours at a time, so she'll pee. And she does it in the kitchen, though, where it's easy to clean up. She doesn't do it anywhere else. You in here, Bijou? Bijou? Fucking Bijou.
I think it's just hilarious that I just want to take a second here. I had a pregnancy scare back in December, and the woman's name was Bijou. And I found out later that Romie's dog is named Bijou. And I was like, oh, that was awful. And, you know, it was so bad whenever I found out that this woman might be pregnant. I was like, we're going to the fucking Walmart to get you a Plan B.
The pound.
2 Plan Bs. And she goes, why 2 of them? I can't get pregnant twice. And I was like, yeah, but you're over 180 pounds.
So you have to take 2 of them?
Yeah, she was like 5'10". I love women taller than me. You know, I got to find someone that can reach my Cocoa Puffs off the top of the fridge.
Yeah, I don't even know what you were saying. What Bijou? I don't know what Bijou meant because we rescued Bijou. We rescued her. I
think she said it meant jewel in French, but honestly, I think it might be dumb fucking English.
Bijou, you're not a dumb fuck, are you? Oh, Bijou Phillips. That's an actress.
I later found out that wasn't her real name. Her real name was like Charlotte.
Bijou. Especially get the Google machine up here. Especially of a residence or business establishment, small and elegant. Well, I would say Bijou, small and elegant, isn't she? A little bougie.
Or jewel or trinket.
The greasy spoons have given way to the Bijou restaurants. Is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It sounds like
it does say spoons. A jewel or a trinket, though.
I think
archaic language.
I hear greasy spoons and I just think heroin.
You can't have a greasy spoon for heroin. It'll slip off.
I don't know how fucking drugs work. Do you know how much you have to fucking do to get, like, into fucking doing heroin? Like, there's a lot of steps. Like, you gotta, like, first of all, you gotta have sketchy friends. And if you're in Arkansas, you gotta know a guy, and they're probably, like, 3 haulers over. And then you gotta get into someone's 1997 Toyota Camry with one of the windows that doesn't roll down. Go down there. I'm Anyway, it's how you buy weed in the South, too.
If you ask the greatest generation of old people, they'll tell you it starts with marijuana.
Oh, Lord. The only thing that's ever happened to me, actually, I'm a tattle on myself. I got so stoned about a week ago that I was on my phone and I was ordering DoorDash. And it gave me the option to buy like a year of DoorDash pass, right? And I thought I hit 1 month because I didn't have it. It's like, oh, I might as well activate that. And I hit a whole year and spent $137 by accident because iPhone does a little pa-ching with your face recognition. So I spent $127 I was not planning to spend.
Android for life. Fuck iPhones, Android.
I only got it because it used to sell Cadillac, and to deliver a Cadillac, you had to have an iOS system.
To do what?
To deliver a Cadillac. Like, whenever...
In car speak, what's that mean?
Okay,
I'm an idiot.
So whenever you went to go get your vehicle, I'm sure they had something where they had to, like, sign you up for, like, a free trial of something. Mm-hmm. That would be a delivery onto a SOS system or anything like that. Or I don't know what Nissan uses. Like, we use BlueLink for my job, which I'm telling you basically where I work now. And then, like, GM has OnStar, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's called the delivery, showing the vehicle, making sure there's no questions. I always say, like, in car sales, if I'm being professional here, is if I have done my delivery and you have questions, I did not do my job. I want to have no questions at the end.
Yeah. Like... Can I bring this back in a month with painted fucking wheels and pizza boxes in the back? That's the only question I got. But
I've seen some bad mistakes, like a 23-year-old man, and he had a girlfriend that was 48, 49, and he was like this real cut guy, real good looking guy, like I would have sucked his dick. Anyway, and this woman. Have you seen that one young couple? Like, it's a young black guy and it's an old white lady on TikTok.
I have not.
Oh, just Google old lady black guy TikTok, and this is what this couple looks like.
Would you say black guy, old lady TikTok?
Yep,
that's pretty specific.
Trust me. I'm sure there's some listeners right now that are cackling. Just old lady.
It's bringing up the Old Spice commercial.
It's like 6 down. It's like 3 down.
That one?
Yep, right there. And then hit images. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what it looks like right there. Click. That's what that couple looked like. And so she co-signed because she had like an 800 credit score and he had like a 490. And like 2 weeks later, she's like, I put $3,000 down for that motherfucker, and I caught him cheating on me.
Boy, that's meth gone bad there.
It is.
Can you see it on there? Let me see if I can scroll down to where you can see it. But yeah, her face is fucking ate up.
Oh my God. And she's like, I want my $1,500 back, and I want my car. And I was like, well, ma'am, you both co-signed a loan. It's both y'all's cars.
Yeah, she is.
It is, yeah. Did you ever watch Brickleberry?
And he probably he parades her around like a fucking princess too.
Yeah, he does. But you know,
I had a black friend that used to say that. He's like, you know what, Romie? He used to date like ugly white women. He's like, if it's white, it's aight.
I just think it's hilarious that I go by Ty, it's short for Tylor, and people call me Tyrone sometimes, thinking that that's what my name is, and then your name is Romie, and you go, you're legal. Should I say that on the line?
Nah, I try to keep that separate. But
okay, cool.
People that know me know what it is. But
oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I got to keep it separate because at my last job, an ex-HR rep that didn't even fucking work for the company tried to like get us in trouble with our job.
Oh,
the
my
things
bad.
we say on here.
I saw the look on your face. I was like, my bad.
So yeah,
it's a good thing I didn't wear almost forgot about it this morning. I almost wore a company shirt. I was like,
yeah. And so I use my fake comedy stage name on here. I don't talk about work on here. I don't say where I work or whatever. So yeah, I got a new job now, and yeah. So
yeah, my bad. No,
they don't know me, my Romie there, and they never will. So, but it's weird being called by my government slave name. Bijou, come in here.
Well, it's better. Did I ever tell you what my legal name was originally?
No.
It was Tylor Wesley Van Buren Lehi Nephi Sylvester Jones.
Jesus Christ. That's puts Mexican names to shame.
Oh, dude.
Like if you put the name on the back of your pickup truck window like Mexican did, you wouldn't be able to fit it.
No, you'd have to have like 2 trucks. Yeah. I think
I didn't know what that was at first. I seen a lowrider truck and it said Chihuahua on the back. That's where he's from. I was like, oh, this guy really likes Chihuahuas.
Did I ever tell you what my little sister ended up marrying a Hispanic guy, great guy, and they are such a great couple. I just want to put that out there. They are just like, I hope I find something that good. And my sister apparently was like sitting down watching like Spanish telenovela, like soap opera, and her last name is now Del Angel, and a man burst through the door and he was like, my name is Santiago Lorenzo Del Angel, and I was like, she's like, that's the name. I was like, you gotta buy that man like a college fund and a ranch. And
so I guess we'll end today. We usually do clips
bad.
like halfway through. Like we usually do an hour. We're at like 55 minutes, so we'll watch some clips. We usually watch some clips on here, and
sorry, I talk so fucking
much.
much.
I kind of stole this from Your Mom's House podcast where they watch clips and all that shit. So we'll watch some clips and see what you think about them. I mean, I have to, like, people listen. Most people watch, so they'll see this, but some people listen. I have to kind of explain what's fucking going on. But so we'll watch. I got like 5 of them. It's the first one here.
Yo, this lady is so high on 420 right now that she's filling up a freaking Tesla with gasoline. What the heck? Oh, hey, hell yeah. Car's not gonna work. Hey, man, he's solid too.
So
I'll smack what she's having.
So the dude's behind her. She's in a Tesla. She's in a tie-dye shirt. She's fucking 90, and he beeps the horn at her, and she's like trying to put gas in a Tesla. And she throws up the peace sign at him.
Nana's fucking got the chronic.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then this is white people gone awry here. So
I have 10 tattoos, and this one probably hurt.
Oh, that's dope.
Definitely.
Never in my life have I seen such a cool tattoo. Oh, I'm totally getting that one.
No, you're not. That's not for you, white dude.
That
For
is...
the people listening and not watching, it's like a pretty attractive black girl, and she puts her middle finger up, and there's like her tattoo is like rope going around the finger, and then it goes down, and there's a Klansman hanging from it.
Which is a cool tattoo.
It is, but
not on
a fucking milky white honky fucking white dude.
That dude looked like his name was like Travis or Trevor. Like,
go to your fucking gaming night or whatever. Go cast potions and spells on people.
That man does look like he plays D&D.
Yeah, whatever. I used to work with a couple like that. They would fucking nerd out all the time talking about this. And they'd like Pokemon and all that shit. I don't know what that shit is. I'm a sports guy, but anyway, check out this broad.
Only in Miami.
Oh, that's Mary XO.
Who?
I know who that is. Oh, I really love Bimbo. She's got teddy bears tattooed on the back of her ass.
She's got tattoos everywhere.
Yeah, she's got a pink teddy bear and a green teddy bear on her ass. I can tell you like so many bimbos. It's so fucking ridiculous.
So many what?
Bimbos, like women that get modified and shit. I could.
Oh, yeah, because she has
stars, XO. Yeah,
she has tits the size of fucking large watermelons.
Oh yeah, she used to go by Mary Magdalene actually.
Does she got ass implants too?
Yeah, she does.
Because they're about the size of the fucking watermelon tits.
Yeah.
Play that one again.
Only in Miami.
Yeah, that's fucking
It's sad that
crazy.
Sometimes I worry about myself because, like, I was like, yeah, I know exactly who that is. Let me go to my hidden tab on my phone.
Yeah, like, I'm into tattooed, gothy-looking chicks, but that's crazy. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would
yeah.
not date
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, my bad.
So,
I deleted my phone, so we're good.
So here we go.
Oh, God.
This is not going to end well. You can tell already. Anytime you see fat people doing shit they shouldn't be doing.
She gonna break... Well, I would say she'd break her neck, but I don't think she has one.
She's got chin for padding. So there's this very large woman, and there's 2 hillbillies rigging her up to a homemade fucking zip line. And then she goes zipping down there, and at the end, it just kind of stops abruptly and fucking front back flips her onto her fucking... There was another one I had, and I lost it, of this like fat Mexican dude, and they're trying to zip line him across this thing, and he's so fat that it's making his ass drag in the sand, so they have to keep lifting the zip line up to get him to go, and all the while, the old Mexican guy that's filming it can't stop fucking laughing the whole time, and he's saying,
I just love how you've titled these videos, by the way. Like,
I got 420G for 420 grandma. I got Clanny for fucking the white dude. Melons for the big tits. Fatty for the zipline gal. And then the next one's called douche. Any idea what that might be?
Is it Joe Rogan?
It is not Joe Rogan. It's actually a good friend of mine. Not Joe Rogan, but this guy.
I'm working right now. They got me riding around in one of the nicest whips.
My
on the lot.
MTV
Look at
clip.
this. I'm riding around in a
Dodge Caravan. You know how many fat bitches I could fuck in the back of this? Oh.
This is the second time we played that on the fucking podcast.
Oh.
Because it was so fucking funny. That shit made it on Ridiculousness.
You know, did I ever tell you, like, when that aired, my dad had came down to buy a car from me. And he was literally 5 minutes before that, goes, Ty, are you sure you really want to risk your car selling career for comedy? And then I get a text, and I feel like it was, I think it was Eric Von Riker or somebody out of Wichita. Text me. No, it was Rush. It was Rush. He texts me. He goes, did I just see your ass on MTV? And I was like, I don't know. They messaged me and asked me if they could use my clip. And they're like, okay, yeah. So I look it up, and I show it to my dad, and I have a projector, so I get to show my dad big as fuck. You know how many fat bitches I could fuck in the back of this? And so the next day I go to work, right? I go to work the next day, and my boss goes, Tyler Wesley Jones. And I was like, oh no, they call me Ty.
You're like, that's not my name. It's like fucking 7 names.
Yeah. And he's like, are you going to park your trades? And I was like, oh, thank God. I thought it was the MTV thing. And he goes, I saw it on TV. I saw the premiere. How many really? Is that really what you're going to?
That shit was fucking hilarious. So they pay you for that?
I was like, yeah.
Didn't you get a check or something for like...
it was a couple $100. I mean, I bought a pair of Jordans with it.
That's why I asked you when I was like, hey, can we play your clip? I was like, MTV doesn't own that now, do they? I'm not going to get in trouble if I put it on the podcast.
They had 3 payment options, and one was where I kept all the rights. 2 was like they're allowed to use it, and I'm allowed to use it. I just can't use it for promotional stuff. Like, I can't make an ad with it.
Yeah, this isn't an ad for anything.
Yeah, no, this is just us being
promoting fat bitches in the back of Dodge Caravans.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you. And you know what the greatest thing about that is I got roasted by Gabriel Iglesias like that.
I watched the whole clip, yeah.
That, like, I was like...
Yeah. He's funny, dude. I seen him in Vegas like 3 years ago.
Oh, fuck.
Probably like 10 minutes into his set, he was like... Because he's super clean, like TV clean, and he's like, I could say, it's Vegas. There's no kids here. It's Vegas, right? I can say what I want. And then he like proceeded to drop F-bombs the rest of the show. Not a lot, but I mean, way more than what he does on TV.
You know, and that's the hardest thing with comedy is trying not to curse.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you write jokes without curses in them. It just comes out on stage for some reason.
It's just personalities.
Yeah. Because, like, you see some people, I try to curb it, but, like, you fucking, like, a lot of people are just like, fuck, and, like, everything. And I used to be that way, too, but I try to curb it now. Mm-hmm. So I try to write it clean, and I'll throw it in if I feel it needs. Sometimes you just have to have an F-bomb for that.
It's like sprinkling. You know?
Yeah. Sprinkle it in, just not every other fucking word, but... Oh yeah. So you got any gigs coming up? Any shows?
Honestly, no. It's been kind of quiet. Like at the last year or so, like I've just been doing less and less. I've been doing my own shows. I did a couple of things in Hayes, and that's about it. All I've done lately.
That's a good dude too, Jeffrey Liker.
Oh, dude,
was he on your Rosebud show?
Oh yeah, he was. He's funny always as shit. Fucking funny. Always.
And he always hooks me up with gigs out there in Hayes too. So.
He's got such a good voice too. Like
yeah.
If I ever have to like get into a police chase, I want him narrating it.
Be like, hey, we're going to do this chase, but you need to get fucking Jeff Liker from fucking Hayes, Kansas.
I have a few demands. Number 1, marry XO. Number 2, Jeffrey Liker needs to fucking...
Yeah, I need a football helmet full of cottage cheese, too, and 10 copies of Moby Dick. The book or the movie?
Yes.
They made a book out of that? Are you getting that reference at all?
No.
Okay. You ever seen the movie Airheads?
No.
Oh, it's like Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler.
I fucking love.
They're in this band or whatever, and they want to get their music played, and they break into this radio station and hold them hostage and shit. So they do like a list of demands and shit, and they're like, you gotta ask for a bunch of weird shit so you can play.
I feel like
can plead
I've seen
insanity later.
of this.
But yeah, it's a good movie. I probably got it on a DVD out there somewhere.
Oh, dude, if I only had a DVD player.
I got a PS5. I think it plays regular DVDs. I just used it for...
Is that why you only have one kidney? You have a PS5?
Dude, it fucking took me a while to get one. I know there's people that still don't get them.
Kidney or the PS5?
It took me... Did it take me longer to get the... It took me longer to get the kidney, but not by long. It took me 2 years to get the kidney. It probably took me like a year to get the fucking PS5. And I got it by dumb luck. They did a pre-sale at, not Best Buy, GameStop. Mm-hmm. And I tried like 50 times to put it in the cart and check out, and it just kept freezing. So I was like, fuck it. And I went back like 2 hours later on my phone, and the window was still open, and it was still in the cart. So I hit check out, and it let me check out. So like 2 hours went by, and so yeah, I got it by dumb luck. And I told somebody that yesterday that still hasn't got one, and fuck it, the new job, and fucking that's the hardest part about starting a new job too.
Making new friends.
Not making new friends, but having to say things like crap and flipping and dang it.
Can't let people know the real you yet.
No.
You need that job security.
Be like, that's a bunch of crap. What are you, your own grandpa? That's a bunch of crap. But yeah, I probably won't let the people know the real me there. I don't need the HR person trying to fucking get me fired. That's so stupid. Shit. I thought I seen her tonight downtown too, and I was like, I wasn't sure for the baton twirling. So I was like, God, I hope she comes up to me. So I'd be like, just fucking walk away. Don't talk to me. Don't try to be nice, because she's like one of them types. But fucking behind your back, yeah. But anyway. Anything else you want to cover before we're done here?
I can't think of anything. It's been fucking great, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was fun. Fucking great stories. Clips of douches and grannies. Fucking high grannies and shit.
Sorry, I knew the one, but you know, it is.
I had some. We played. I think one of the podcasts we did. We just called it the horror clips, because it was just. I mean, you're on TikTok. Women just being.
Oh yeah, trust me. I could
acting like I told Jacor. I was like, they're TikTok whores, but they're not. Like, you try once to put it in their ass, they're gonna be, what the fuck you doing? Like, they're pretend whores.
Oh yeah. And you know, it's sad. You know, and the bad thing with my TikTok, it's just a bunch of like goth chicks and shit like that. And I am just such a coochie connoisseur that just. Yeah.
But you're like, your sexuality is seasonal.
Yeah, it is. You need women for the summertime, because they like to take it off, and then wintertime I need someone to chop some wood,
Because you hit me up on Facebook Messenger one time and told me this crazy story about this girl here in Celina. I don't want to tell the story unless you want to.
Which one? I'm trying to remember.
The one that you rolled over on or whatever.
The what?
The one that you rolled over on.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
I don't know if you want to tell that story.
Yeah, let's not tell that story.
Okay, but yeah, you told me that, and I was like, you told me this big long story on there, and then I was like, I thought you were gay, and you're like, oh, only during the winter. I need a bear to cuddle with. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm following the Mormon thing. I just need multiple relationships.
I'd be happy with just one, and I say that, but I'd probably be unhappy. I like living alone. I'm OCD. Like, if my fucking toothbrush was moved like once, I'd be like, what the fuck did you do with my toothbrush?
I don't know.
Why did you move it? Did you use it?
One day
did you put it in your ass? Did you put it in the toilet? Did I piss you off? What's going on?
I figured just one day I'm going to find some polyamorous two lesbians, and they're just going to be like, we need someone to change our oil. And I'm going to love my life.
I will drive you down to the fucking quick lane auto change. I don't fucking
Fair
change
enough.
oil. Oh, that's the fucking podcast for this week.